Tel Aviv is different, definitely. It's a city like no other I've seen before. It's actually like two cities in one place. One the brand new, it's just like new buildings, skyscrapers, super expensive, and the other one are almost like still functional ruins of the previous one that it seems like it's been destroyed by the war but still full of life. Before we came over here, we've been told it's pretty strict. We might spend like 2-3 hours at the airport just to be able to get through the passport control, but the opposite was the truth. It took us about 15 minutes to get through passport control and we've been free to go. What is not so enjoyable are definitely the prices over here. Like, I've been stunned. I thought that Israel or Tel Aviv is gonna be much cheaper than London, but no, the opposite is the truth. If you're coming to Tel Aviv, please be aware that the prices are almost twice as high as are in London. And I'm not talking about restaurants, I'm talking about like general food, clothing, anything. You wanna buy a loaf of white bread, it comes down to £1.50. You wanna buy a loaf of brown bread, that's about £4. You wanna buy just a bunch of tortillas, I think £6-7 easily. The same counts for butter, ham, milk. Even if you go to like a iStore and you want to buy brand new iPhone XS Max, it's like £250 per each model up comparing to what you get in London. So yeah, Tel Aviv is definitely not cheap. You can get by. If you look around a little bit, you can find nice places where to buy food and you will fill yourself up, but no, don't expect to go crazy around here. There is one interesting thing that I would like to have a few thoughts about. As you could see just on the previous video, when we were buying the fruity juice and breakfast and smoothies and stuff, we met young soldiers. Now here in Israel, there is a mandatory military service, 3 years for men, 2 years for women. Yeah, you just heard correctly. Women here in Israel go through the military mandatory service as well. And to be honest, see young people, let's say age 19, 20, 21, walking down the streets, patrolling the city, carrying real weapons. They are not directly loaded, but they do have ammo with them. So in the times of need, they can use it, and I'm sure they would. It's really something unusual, but I had a quick chat with them, and to be honest, they are incredibly relaxed, cool, very friendly. They let me to take pictures and video of them, and I didn't feel intimidated at all yet. I get the impression that if there would be a situation when these young soldiers have to react, I'm sure they would follow their training to the dot, and you just don't want to mess up with that. I read an article about it, and that was an interesting thought. Israel is one of the fastest growing countries right now. Maybe it just goes for Tel Aviv, I'm not sure. But the economic growth over here is super fast. And the thought in the article was about the fact that it might have something to do with the situation of the military over here. Because all the young people who go to the army and they spend 2-3 years, between the age 18 to 21, 19 to 22, something like that. That's the age when people changes the most. They becoming from, let's say, young teenagers, fully mature people. And the fact that throughout this service, they will learn how to cooperate, they will learn teamwork, they will learn to be decisive and use the common sense. I think this is something very important. And when they finish the military service and they go to normal life and they start like working in different companies, doing different things, they already know how to work in the team. And even though all these people have a different background, because they went through the military service, they know how to act within the team amongst themselves. And that is something really interesting to think about. So thanks to the army, all these young people, when they start working, they are pretty much on the same page. And I think there is lots of truth in this article, and seeing it with my own life, seeing it with my own eyes, it's something, yeah, stunning. If there is something that I loved about Tel Aviv, it must be the beach. At the end of the year, I did wanted to enjoy some sun and just lots of seawater and relax. And yeah, it happened right over here. If there is an example of a nice green city beach, Tel Aviv it is. There is several of them. You can just walk alongside a strip of the coast. I don't know, it's like 7, 8, maybe 10 beaches. And each of them is fairly clean. They all got showers, equipment that you can borrow. There's a lifeguard. It's pretty much anything you can think about, it's here. And the best way to get alongside the beach is to hire one of the birds. And I don't mean the actual bird, but it's a company that provides small electronic scooters, if I say correctly, yeah, something like that. For like 2-3 pounds, you can easily get anywhere alongside the beach. So it's pretty cool. Well, there is a downside to it. Not all of them are fully charged, not all of them are always available, and some of them are even broken. So you need to be a little bit lucky to get one, but once you get one, it's pretty fun. The best part of Tel Aviv when it comes to just like sightseeing is definitely Old Jaffa. And as you can see, it's right above me. All this and way more behind is Old Jaffa, sitting on the hill, observing the whole sea. And you can easily get lost in hundreds of small streets, buy in small shops, and just keep discovering, walking around. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you like it. Today we are leaving Tel Aviv and we are going for another 4 nights to Jerusalem. Hopefully we will manage to see Dead Sea and have a 1-day trip to Bethlehem. So wish us luck. See you next time. Ciao.